Manufacturing, finance, and law are just a few of the industries which will be affected by artificial intelligence as it continues to be perfected. Experts like to reassure people that while jobs will be lost, many more will be created. But how true is that? And how qualified will the newly jobless be to take on these new roles? I find out more in this report.
Tap on Find Photos of You, and we're going to take a selfie.
Let's make it a good photo. Okay.
And that'll search through our database of photos. You can see there's a percentage match here.
And you can see the 92 down there. Taylor Host's company developed an AI to identify images. His clients include those in the event space, many of whom hire photographers to cover their events. Searching for photos using their AI is a simple 5-second task. Without it, you might go through hundreds of photos of whatever event you attended just to find the 3 that you were in.
We train computers to analyze photos and come up with predictions. And that could be anything from this is a car to this is you, a face.
Taylor's company does this by feeding images to the AI and tagging them, like these runner bibs, which the AI is learning to identify. As it self-learns, no more tagging is needed. This job used to be done by business process outsourcing centers, or BPOs.
It's about 100x plus efficiency return. So that means that what would take 4 days for humans to complete, even a team of 20, really would only take seconds.
While the BPOs are no longer doing the tagging, they're now doing the teaching, training their replacements. But according to Taylor, their new jobs are safe.
In the case of our business process outsource vendors, this is more so just a change in the application of what they were already doing. And so these people are not just keeping their jobs, actually we need them more than ever to train AI.
According to PricewaterhouseCoopers, AI will increase labor productivity by $6.6 trillion in just 12 short years.
Well, we haven't actually.
Chris Hodgeman has a social media management company which helps brands leverage user-generated images, like that photo you posted when you were on holiday and allowed the resort to use. Using Taylor's AI for his clients, he can predict which images will get the most response from viewers.
If a brand can determine that a particular image is more likely to get virality, engagement, then that gives them a leg up before they actually even put money to actually on advertising. Yeah, no, it sounds like
a search of sunsets posted by his clients' users will pull up all those that match, plus a rating.
Out of 100, this has got 94, so it's a very high score.
With the algorithm trained to analyze the past likes and engagement of each image, the best one is mathematically chosen for the ad campaign. This is a job that used to be done by people.
It was a group of people saying, yes, we should use this image, or yes, we should use this image. But there was purely subjectivity.
A research firm projects that by 2035, AI will add almost $2 trillion in gross value to professional services like Chris's. Overall GVA to industries is $14 trillion. Jerry's company makes chatbots, which have been filling jobs across all industries over the last few years. He wanted to find a space where they wouldn't be replacing jobs, but instead creating efficiency. He found it in human resources.
They don't waste time in this very repetitive task of, hey, when do I get my salary? After how many years do I get an increase in my salary? All these things used to get to HR, and now we have them completely automated.
He adds that people tend to disclose more to the HR chatbot than they do to a person.
What we see is that they're less afraid of what they say. They're a little bit more honest on how they really feel about their work.
The AI can also identify if an employee might be thinking of leaving a company.
There's a pattern. There's a group of questions, and the way they come, the sequence in which they come, they can really reveal how likely is the person to leave the company.
He says that at implementation, his chatbot was handling 40% of the queries. But within a year, that went up to 85%. Questions the chatbot can't answer are automatically passed onto a person. Since launching earlier this year, his company already has 15 companies using his chatbots for HR.
We have from companies having hundred thousands of employees worldwide to companies who have 1,000.
By 2030, AI is expected to provide a $15.7 trillion boost to GDP worldwide. With Hong Kong as a financial hub, much is being made of the number of job losses AI might inflict on the banking industry. Nathan Stevenson, CEO of a B2B company providing AI solutions for financial institutions, says the future looks dim for some in the banking sector.
Asset management's 90,000 jobs to be lost, trading 66,000. Wealth managers, there's thousands of wealth managers that are expected to lose their jobs.
He cautions that many of the jobs lost in this sector will be replaced by those with a different skill set. A sentiment agreed with by this multinational bank's CIO, whose role is to strengthen the company's tech functions across the board.
We cannot get enough of is software engineering skill. Those people are the scarcest resource in the banking industry. And I devote a lot of my time creating a culture in which they can thrive and try to attract them, to retain them. Those are the kinds of people that we need to help all of our other professionals to be successful in competing. I think that the center of gravity of that intake of talent will move towards technical depth.
But it's the combination of the two that will win.
So the ones that embrace new technologies, that bring them into the workplace, that figure out how to use them to make our customers happier and to make their financial lives easier. Those are increasingly the skill sets that will differentiate the winners in financial services from the losers.
And while Jerry agrees that it's a joint effort between people and tech, he's not painting a rosy picture for those whose jobs are at risk.
What really is happening is that you fire 10 people, and then you need to get one person completely new with an entirely new set of skills to get this new job that has been created.
All parties agree that manual or repetitive work will be replaced by AI. Even journalism won't be spared. AI learns exponentially. In a matter of 1 or 2 years, AI can learn more than a human can in an entire lifetime.